Accra OA President, Accra Headmaster, members of the OAA executive team. I think I've seen Accra Shiloh, and then Accra Gloria, and then Active Unit, and Achimota School staff. Our sponsors, we have a few with us, and partners, Coral Reef, fellow Accra students, and distinguished guests. Achimota School gave us living waters. Today, OA 94 pours it forward. It's an honor to stand before you today on behalf of the OAA 1994 year group, my year group. You can tell my face lights up when I talk about them. As we officially hand over a project that is very dear to our hearts. Two years ago, as we marked our 30th anniversary, our official responsibility was twofold: to organize the annual President's Ball and to raise funds for the school. There was no requirement for a legacy project nor a project. However, as a year group, we felt that 30 years after leaving these grounds, we should give back in a way that would create a lasting impact on the lives of the current students and the future ones as well. When discussions began, we considered several possible projects. In fact, I called Accra Gloria Redu, and she liaised me with Mr. Ajefe, who's now the assistant headmaster. At the time, there was a tall list of outstanding projects. To be honest, none of them fully captured what we wanted our contribution to represent. None of them. We wanted a project that would not only address a present need, but also prepare the students for the future, for generations to come. Around that time, I found myself reflecting on the future of education and opportunity. Then in January 2024, as I watched one of our mates, she's supposed to be here, Accra Nanadra Otredako, or Nanadra Hackman, her maiden name. There's this program, the Africa Prosperity Dialogue. I'm not sure if any of you watch it, but it was in January 2024. And as I watched it, the discussions focused on technology, on innovation, on the future of work across Ghana and Africa as a whole. One message stood out clearly: the future will belong to those who can adapt, those who can create, innovate, and harness technology to solve problems. The realization led us to ask a simple but very important question: how can OA 94 give back something meaningful, and then something that can best position Achimota students to thrive in the world of today and the world that they will inherit? The answer became clear. We needed to invest in technology. We needed to expand opportunities for students. We needed to create pathways for the next generation of trailblazers or pacesetters. As pacesetters, we needed to be living waters to a thirsty land. Ghana has no shortage of talent, not at all. Every day, young people demonstrate remarkable intelligence, creativity, and potential. What is often lacking are the resources, the facilities, and opportunities that allow that potential to flourish. We believed Achimota students deserved access to learning environments that would equip them with the skills, with confidence, and exposure needed to compete and excel in a rapidly evolving global economy. Many international schools currently in Ghana are equipped, but our dear alma mater lacked that. Somewhere in these rooms that we will see sits a student who will build Ghana's next great company, design breakthrough technology, solve problems we cannot yet imagine, or use artificial intelligence to transform lives. We may not know their names today, but we believe in their potential, just as others once believed in ours. Following consultations with the OA president, I thank him, even though we had to convince him, but he blessed it. Accra headmaster also, he was rooting for the AI so badly, and so we thank you, and we have done our bit. In fact, we're not finished. He just reminded me we're not finished. The school leadership, in addition to Mr. the assistant headmaster, Mr. Ajiti, the HOD, and then assessments of the existing ICT facilities. We did that 2 years ago. It became evident that there was an opportunity not to simply renovate, but to transform it. So from just being an ICT lab, we needed to leave something impactful, which brought the idea of the AI lab, the AI infrastructure. We therefore committed ourselves to a project that would modernize ICT education and introduce infrastructure capable of supporting learning in emerging areas such as artificial intelligence and digital innovation. Today, I'm very proud. Again, I smile, so you know I'm about to talk about my year group. I'm proud to say that the commitments we made has been fulfilled. The 1986 computer laboratory has been fully refurbished. The Cadbury lab has been rewired, repainted, and re-equipped with many things, air conditions as well. In addition, we have established a modern ICT and artificial intelligence infrastructure laboratory equipped with upgraded computers, connectivity, AI tools, and digital learning resources with the help of our contractor.
Oh. And then before I talk about the benefit, I would like to assure you that we take care of the place, and then we will take care of the equipment that you've given us. It's new, but the most we have benefited from it is our WASI. We were able to finish in record time because everything that we were able to do only 2 sets, and then we were able to finish early because of this project that you did for us. And we'd like to say that we are very grateful to you. So thank you very much.
Because I was going to talk about the WASI. For the past 3 years, it's like when we start WASI 8:30 in the morning, we end around 9. Oh yes. And sometimes even get ourselves into trouble with WAEC. But I was up there, came down. Well, they said, oh, we are done. They've all gone. By 1, we had finished with everything. And so we say a big thank you. I want to believe that, and we are not only thinking about the Ecobank lab, but I went to the Cadbury lab and the 1986 lab, and you did some work there too. And we are very grateful. And I'm happy you've promised that you take good care of those things. Because like the president said, and I've been talking about this, is that when somebody gives you money for something, the person expects that the outcome is positive and not negative. If they come back and they see that today the mouse is here, this is there, that is there, when you go asking for money, he might give you a knock, not only sack you. So we need to take very good care of these things and hope and pray that they will come and add more. I spoke to some of them that I still want to see them around, because you can't just leave this for us. Oh, you've handed over and you are gone. We need to learn how to use these things, and the student will also have to learn. And so I was telling him that he should come back, put him on the timetable. Zajete, he promised. Yes. So we are putting them on the timetable so that from time to time they'll come and support us build the lab. Thank you so much for everything. And wherever the money came from, we are praying that it will be replaced so that you come and do more. Thank you.
The management of Achimota School here present. Morning, Accra Shilo representing the project committee. Good morning. The members of OA 1994. Good morning, students. And today, a special good morning to, to our project consultants or partners, Coral Reef. Thank you very much. It's a really Thursday morning. Today we have a lot to be happy for. Those of us who stayed awake didn't get a heart attack, so we've arrived here with a 1-0 victory, and then we are sealing it with this beautiful gift from OA 94. Accra headmaster says he'll say the thank you, so I'll leave the thank yous to him at the end. But I think it's important from the OA perspective to say a big thank you to OA 94, all of you here present, and through you to your wider body for your commitment that has made this project, has brought it to fruition. I think it's important, though, that I give a little context for the sake of those of us gathered here, but maybe also to the wider Accra community. As we all know, the OA requires of its across to give back to Achimota School in the form of legacy projects at various milestones. 10 years, you mentor the students that have left. 20 years, you organize Teachers Appreciation Day. 25 years, you organize Torchlight Procession. I'll skip 30. Then at 40 and 50, you organize Founders Day. The 30th anniversary is a relatively new addition, where the year group that turns 30 partners the OA Secretariat to organize the OA President's Ball. And it's the one activity on the OA calendar that's supposed to focus on we, the Accras, and not Achimota School. So it's supposed to be when we build camaraderie, we meet together. It's not just bring money for Achimota School, bring money for Achimota. So it's the one event where we let our head down, we get to see each other, we network. But ultimately, over time, this mother of ours remains the focus of all of these things. So even though the 30th anniversary was supposed to be that one project event or one project where we focus on us, what can we do for the OA? We find that over time, we're still going back to saying, Charlie, what's in the school? What can we give to the school? What can we give to the school? What can we give to the school? And so Evelyn mentioned having to discuss it. And we agree that, look, there's this new project. We all worry about our performance in the science and math quiz. The buzz is always there. Why are we not blah, blah, blah? So if it is that we can do something to enhance the teaching and learning of STEM or science in Achimota School, why not? Now, in Accra Leslie's generation, probably before him and a little after him, Achimota School can proudly say that if you went to the medical school in Ghana, you went to Tech, and the economists will say, when I used to be an economist, will say supernormal profits, right? So in terms of the numbers in the class, the number that came from Achimota School was significantly more than had come from even the schools that had, at the time, focused on building sixth form science colleges. These gifts that are given cost a lot. And it's easy to take it for granted when you don't put your hands in your pockets to do the pay. But it's important that we maintain these gifts that are given to us. So please make a conscious effort to ensure that there's a maintenance culture. People are thinking about it. Little things like you're leaving the room and you're turning the power off, things like that. But let's make sure that the students understand that these things, we are living waters to a thirsty land, but the items are not living items. They've got to be cared for by human beings. So please make sure that these investments we make. Today is the science lab, but it's across projects around the school. Let's make sure that we are maintaining them so it's easier for us to go back to these same across, to go back to corporate bodies and say, look, give us more. In the last couple of days, I've had my own year group coming to the school because the project that we did is in relatively bad shape. And when they take pictures of the project and they share it on our platforms, the reactions are always, but why are we going back to give more if what we give is not being maintained? So please, students, but also the teachers who ensure that our students are doing the right thing. And of course, ultimately, the management of the school. Let's make sure that these gifts that we get out of the abundance of love for our alma mater are well maintained so that we can guarantee a stronger future for our school, but also makes it easier for us to go, especially in this centenary year when we are going for money for everything from school farm to whatever. The questions will keep coming. So what happens after? What happens after? What happens after? Please make it easier for us to go and beg on your behalf to make sure that Achimota School remains the head of all the hosts in the school of whom we boast. So in concluding, I want to say thank you very much once again to the 1994 year group. I want to say a big thank you to Coral Reef. The conversations around supporting Achimota School in ICT actually predated the 1994 project. There was another project we started, we've gone back and forth. I'm glad that finally we'll be able to get Coral Reef to help us do this. And we will be coming back, not just for the maintenance of this, but we'll be encouraging other year groups to support as well. And we'll be counting on your partnership. So thank you very much once again. Thank you very much to everybody who's made time to be here. May Achimota School and the Old Achimota Association continue to grow from strength to strength to God's glory. Thank you very much once again.